All right, just wanted to make this to fill you in what's going on here. It is Thursday, January 8th at 1:21 p.m. Don't usually do PM stuff. Anyways, just want to fill you in. This last Sunday, I had another blowout, ulcerative colitis. That was 100% my fault, 1000% my fault. I had my diet locked down. My sleep was doing fairly well. I was on the lower end, but it was slowly picking up. Supplementation was doing good. Diet was doing really well. Exercise was doing really well. Everything was going great. And if you have any type of bowel issues, you know there are certain things, flare-up foods or stuff you shouldn't be eating. Well, I didn't really know this was going to be a flare food, so to speak, but you know how I drink coconut water in those little jugs when I exercise? Well, those are fine, right? I imagine those are pasteurized and sterilized and all kinds of shit. You know, a bunch of coconuts are dumped into a big vat and then they sterilize the shit out of them and then put them in those little containers or whatever. Never had a problem with them. They work great for getting your electrolytes and your fluid back up. And, well, I was at Costco shopping. I don't know, it was like 2 weeks ago or whatever, week and a half. I don't know, 2 weeks, whatever. I saw those. I don't know if you've seen those videos online, the actual coconuts you can get, you know, they get the little puncher top on it, you know, and then the straw, you flip it upside down, punch it on the counter. It breaks coconut, shove the straw in and drink it. Well, this last Saturday I drank one. It was great. It tasted good, nice and sweet, like coconut water should be. Didn't have a problem with it. Well, Sunday, the next day, I did that, and well, first they come in a pack of 3, right? The first one I did worked perfect, tasted good, no issues. Second one, the puncher was a little wonky on it. Tried to punch it, just blew the whole thing to oblivion, couldn't even get into it. So unless I have some type of punch, I could have rammed into it, but I just basically threw that one out. Tried the third one, punched into it. It wasn't as good as the first one, getting into the damn thing. But basically, that thing just turned my bowels totally 180. It was jacked up. Like, I felt cramping and stuff. Just not too long after that, went and did some errands, more cramping, got home, profusely sweating, cramping, massive blood loss, went to the hospital. The emergency room I go to in my town here is apparently not a trauma 1 center or whatever that I needed. So they just basically squeezed a bunch of bags of blood into me and then shipped me off to a better hospital to get fixed. So it's like I said, it's Thursday. I came home yesterday, Wednesday, about around 2 in the afternoon. So I was only in there for a couple days, but I feel a lot better. As you see, I didn't really lose a lot of color because I got 2 bags of blood squeezed into me. They just didn't let it drip into me. I was losing blood to the point where they were squeezing the bags. I got a bag of plasma as well, with a vitamin K, which they give you the plasma or K or both if you're on blood thinners to prevent your blood thinner from, mainly warfarin, from making you bleed to death even faster than you're bleeding to death. So but the plasma also gives you a lot of energy. You got a lot of good stuff inside there. So anyways, so that's that. What I was gonna do is continue with my workouts like I was doing. As I was on a roll, everything was going perfect. The only thing I was thinking about changing, I was just gonna add, I was gonna throw the 10-pound weight on my shoulders for my dips and then possibly my push-ups. But I was gonna keep basically everything the same thing for the next like 2, 3, even possibly a month long. So that's what I'm gonna do there. So if you want to follow and continue with the exercises, just go back the last 2 or 3 weeks and just follow that. That's what I'll be doing. I was going to be doing for the next month anyway. So do that. I'm going to take the rest of this week off, obviously. They got me on a steroid split of, I was on at 60 milligrams in the hospital. I don't like going that high. I don't know why they did that, but I'm on 40 for this next week, 30 for the week after, 20 for the week after, 10 for the week after, and 5 for the week after. And then I'm going to go back down to my 2 and then slowly drop down to a half milligram. But I don't know. We'll see about that whole thing. So yeah, just continue the exercises. All you do is got to go back a couple weeks, follow those exercises. That's exactly what I was going to be doing the next couple weeks. Wasn't going to change in weights, reps, nothing, because I've moved up over the past, 2 months or whatever, a little bit. So I was just going to hang out there and just let that soak in. I apologize if the screen is shaking at all. I'm using my iPhone here because my other camera is, I don't know if it's charged or not, but I didn't want to go through the process of downloading it and to the tablet and then anyways. So yeah, so I had everything locked down. I was just absolutely stupid. I didn't think it was going to mess with me, but I should have been a little more cautious, realizing that, coconuts can go bad really easy. You pluck one from a tree if it's got some nutrients, so the fluid in it. Leave it sit in the sun for, 20 minutes and, the fluid could possibly go bad in it. All kinds of shit can go wrong with a coconut. So that was extremely dumb on my part. So anyways, I would suggest if you wanted to keep up with the workouts, what I was doing, again, I was going to just repeat everything. So this week I'm taking off. Since I got the blood and I'm not really, all my color's basically still there, and I got a decent amount of energy. The only thing that would prevent me from starting up next week is the 30 milligrams of prednisone, that messing with me and stuff. So I more than likely, don't know yet, I can't judge anything even the next day in my life. So this week's a no-go. Next week is a maybe. I would say right now it's probably a 30 or 40% yes, and around 60, 70% no. I don't know though. So I really want to get back into it because the exercise is one thing that really, 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 really helps out with your body. And I firmly believe that exercising in any way, shape, or form, but challenging your body, but don't, again, going above your stress levels and everything, your physical stress lines, like I've explained in the past, helps you out. Like when I had that blowout there and all the other issues I've had with my body, I seem to snap out of it fairly quick. After the bleeding stops, basically, I could walk out of those places, as long as I have the correct medication going through me. Because I don't know, I've done this stuff in the past without exercising, right? I took basically my whole 30s. Was kind of shot. I didn't really exercise. I exercised on and off, but it wasn't like I am now, and my diet blew and everything sucked. But now is totally different, and I noticed my body snapping out of these little bouts and stuff like way quicker and easier and more efficiently, and have more energy during and after these crazy hospital visits and stuff. So I highly recommend, anybody with any type of issues, health issues, do work out in some fashion, right? I mean, even if you just go take walks, my grandparents used to walk like crazy, and they lived easily into their 90s, right? My grandfather didn't hardly have a lower spine in his body. I mean, it was literally almost gone, and the guy was still walking miles a day. So, and he lived, way into his 90s. So, yeah. Anyways, so just want to give you a heads up. I don't want to leave you hanging like I did the past couple times. If I have any tips and tricks I, would like to fill you in on and whatnot on these next week or two that I'm not exercising, I'll make a couple extra videos and show you that. But I'm at 9:18 on the clock. 10 minutes is usually a good, that's what you see on YouTube and all those other, well, mainly YouTube, is people usually just do like 10-minute videos, and they're fairly easy to watch instead of my 50 to 100-minute workout videos. But again, you can also fast forward, rewind, stop, pause, delete. I don't give a fuck what you do with my workout videos. I just post them on there so I can inspire hopefully some of you to get up, to motivate yourself, to get yourself in the gym and work out, eat cleaner, you know, live a better life. Because even if you are down and out and your life blows, everything sucks, and shit is just gone totally backwards 180 out the window, you can still relatively have a somewhat decent life. I would say until they start curing stuff, but let's face it, they ain't gonna cure shit, right? They make too much damn money off of keeping your ass sick. So I don't give a fuck who sees this and whatnot. It's a bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. People should not be sick in this planet. We got all this this fucking phone I got. It's got this super advanced tech in it, AIs, suns in bottles, you know, time crystals and all this fucking bullshit. And apparently we can't cure shit. So, okay. Anyways, hope everybody has a fantastic day. It is again Thursday, January 8th at 1:32 p.m. And yes, I'm most definitely, hopefully, I got the energy. I'm waiting for it to peel down off the prednisone and for my bowels to heal that extra little bit more before I get back into it. Because again, my physical stress line has lowered dramatically due to what's going on. So I got to wait till that bumps up a little bit more. Other than that, I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and peace and love.